Hello guys, and welcome to my tutorial on how to import your Minecraft worlds into Cinema 4D, and also we're going to be setting up the lighting for him, and we're going to apply some basic render settings to him. So let's get started by hopping into our Minecraft world. So as we are jumping into Minecraft, I'm going to be giving you a little preview of what we're going to be selecting. I'm going to be selecting probably the whole village. I think that would be a good thing to select. So let's jump over in Mineways so you can see what we're gonna end up with. See ya. This is actually Mineways. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, here, this thing. First, we're gonna go up to File. Then we're gonna set Open World. Then we're gonna choose House, which is the one I have. I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna select, and then you can select whatever world you want to. But I'm gonna select this one. Click. Then you can see we find up with this giant map. You can also select the terrain file, like if you want to use a texture pack like Specs or I don't know, Faithful, DucoCraft, all those things. But I'm just gonna use the default. So let's zoom in by using the mouse wheel and then dragging around with our left click. Then we can see here. Then right click and drag to make a selection. I'm gonna select this. So we have the whole village. Then you can select how deep the selection is gonna go. It actually gives you a good indicator of how much it's gonna select. All the things selected in purple are gonna be the ones that there's gonna be imported to your Cinema 4D scene. So I'm gonna select just a depth of 64, and then I'm gonna press export for rendering. I have a folder to save it in. I'm just gonna tut for tutorial, and then I'm gonna press save. Okay, then this scary dialogue is gonna pop up, and then you just press OK. Then it's gonna do its magic, and then we're done. Now I'm gonna jump over in C40, and then let's apply some render settings, and we're gonna apply some color. See ya. Here back in Cinema 4D, we're gonna be importing our Minecraft world that we just selected and exported from rendering. So to do that, we are gonna have the window of Cinema 4D and then take no, can't because I have double screen. But then you're gonna select the tut.obj, and then Cinema 4D, open that, and drag and drop your tut.obj or whatever you have named your file, then press OK. Now we get this ugly thing in white and not really that cool. We also have some things here we think it's gonna be leaves that we don't really want, so we're also gonna be fixing that. But first, let's be fixing the textures, because that's just kinda ugly, all white. That's not what we want. So first, just double click on one of them, then click on the first, and then hold shift down, and then click on the last to select them all. Then untick specular. You generally don't want specular on any textures for Minecraft, so uncheck that if you're working with some Minecraft related stuff. Okay, under color, you're gonna be clicking these three dots, click. Then it's gonna open where you last opened that thing from. In my case, it's where all my colors are found, but else go into the browser you have saved your colors and your maps and all that stuff. Then select tut.rbg, open. Then you're gonna take the sampling and then press it to none. Okay. Then you're gonna go down to alpha. Do the same thing, but this time you're gonna be selecting tut.rbga, or you can tut.alpha. The reason why I didn't choose the RPGA is just I like to do it this way, but you can just select this one for both of them if you want. You can also select this for the alpha. I'm not gonna be rambling about that. So let's select the tut.rpga, open. Then sampling none, and there you have it. Now, it ain't gonna be looking that good without any lighting and good things. So I think I actually like to do is select them all, and then press Alt G to make it to group them, and then name it map. Then we're probably gonna go for the lighting. No, let's add a no, not that. Yeah, let's add the light. You can go for an infinite light, which for some slower PCs might be good. So do that, rotate it upwards there. It doesn't matter where the light is, since it's infinite and acts like a sun. Then you're gonna go into the light, and then for Minecraft lights, you wanna like this darkish orange, reddish, like that. Looks really way too red, but it ain't gonna be looking that bad in the render when you do those. So let's see how it looks now. Yeah, looks a lot better, but we're missing some things. So let's go into our render settings. You can save it wherever you want. I'm gonna be saving mine here with all my other renderings and things I've done. I'm gonna call my file tut for tutorial. Then save. Choose the format you want. I'm just gonna be exporting a still image, so I'm gonna be choosing JPEG. Anti-aliasing, I recommend to doing this at best. Then if you were me, then I would right click and then choose global illumination. This is gonna improve the quality of your lighting drastically. So go to in Sketch and then set these to low. You can't see the difference, but it's gonna improve your render time dramatically. If you have a beefy PC, or you just want to take a lot of time to render your picture out, then I would recommend putting ambient occlusion on, but it increases the render time by nearly the double. So only do that if you have a really, no, not a really beefy, but a okay beefy PC, or you just want to be taking your time. I'm gonna disable this for this case because I am recording right now. Then press close. Now let's do a preview render. It's gonna be taking a little bit of time. And let's see what we wind up with. So there it is. There's some quite heavy shading on this, so if you want, you can always rotate the light or do some other things to make it how you want it. But personally, I'm gonna go with the other lighting option, which I'm gonna show you right now. So take the light and disable it or just delete it. I'm gonna delete it in my case. Then you can use a physical sky, which I kinda like. Go under the floor thing, then physical sky. I have some presets of things, so I'm gonna be using these guys. So I'm gonna what we're gonna choose, probably gonna be choosing this one, like it. Then press merge, and suddenly you're gonna see a big change. Now I would recommend you to go into the sun tab here, custom color, and then set it to what you want. Right around there. Looks good. Then this to retrace hard. And then what else is there to do? Not really that much. Let's see how it goes. And boy, this looks good. I really like it. So then there were some leaves and things we didn't like, if I were correct. Yes, there were. So I'm just gonna disable the sky because it's kind of irritating for me. So let's go under the map and then select these. Oh, just this one. Or is this gonna select it all? And then just press delete. And do it with other things. See, now we run into a problem. Now it's gonna select all the leaves, which we don't really want. We still want leaves like this one here. So you're gonna go over to your modeling tool and then press the polygon tool. So then go up here, rectangle selection, select only visible elements. I would recommend you to just take this off and then just drag over it, and there you have it. Press delete. It's done. So let's go over to the next one. Boom. delete, and so on and so forth. Just all of this. And I think you get it now. Press spacebar to go to your last used tool. I'm just gonna press E, or just select it up there. Then why can't I? What of these are it? Acacia. This one. So then press spacebar to go to your selection and delete. So there you have it, guys. This is probably one of the easiest way to make a really good looking scene with a fairly low render time. I'm gonna enable this. Go out, zoom out here. That's okay. Then let's add a camera, because that's always cool. Go into the camera. Then we're gonna go on the physical. If you want some detail, then map rear blur. That's gonna do so that the background is gonna be blurry, but you still have to focus on the front. Let's go up here and then effect, depth of field. I recommend using a blur strength of 3 and a distant blur of 60. Now let's give this a render, and then I'm gonna then see ya.